Hello subscribers and welcome back to my second money making guide on YouTube. This video is aimed mostly for the middle level players, at least level 150 or so. In this video we'll be killing mature Grotworms, which are level 140. They have 10.5k life points and are 879 experience per kill, which is also great experience if you're training. You will need at least 50 agility to access the shortcut, which makes your money making per hour great. At least 70 range for Royal D'Hide or 70 magic for Batwing and a Polypore staff, which is your choice. Doesn't matter either one. I'll show you the setups in a second. Unlock the Port's Rim Lodestone, which speeds up your accessibility to get to the Grotworms, which is fairly awesome, and it's free as well. Do not forget Alch Runes, seeing as these do drop a lot of adamant and rune items, and you're going to want to alch these to stay there even longer. So here is the range setup that I would show you that you probably want to use, which is fairly decent, and it isn't expensive. As you see, you have Royal D'Hide, and that's just good gear, and it's cheap. Ganodermic boots and gloves, seeing as there is no good gloves or boots in the archers section, because Jagex really needs to fix that. At least a glory amulet, which isn't that bad. I would advise a royal crossbow, which is not necessary. You can bring like two dual rune crossbows if you do not have the level for this. An archer's helm, but if you don't have the quest for that, you can just bring a rune helmet. And if you have any auras that help you in the melee stat that you're using, just bring that, because that'll just help you speed up kills even more. And an archer's ring is not necessary, but I just brought it for the critical bonus because I already had it. Okay, and for the inventory over here, you're going to want to bring at least 10 to 15 sharks, because they do kind of hit high after the nerf. A lot of nature runes and a lot of fire runes, seeing as they drop a lot of alchable items. And if you have it, you want to bring the Charming Imp, because they do drop a lot of Crimson Charms, and the Bone Crusher, because every kill is actually a big bone, which is about 14 experience, so that adds up. Now I'll be back with the magic setup. Now the magic setup is about the same, except you see I have Batwing, a Fury or Glory Amulet will work as well. Any skill cape will work, because they have a good little bonus added to them. Any kind of ring, even a Seer's ring will be good, or a beacon ring if you have that quest complete. Just anything with a nice little bonus on it will help. And the Polypore staff, which is almost always necessary because of its damage bonuses, and to the fact that it's fairly cheap, and it's free almost, it just helps you a lot. So you gotta come over here, and I brought Fire Surge runes, or any kind of fire thing. I brought my alchable runes, and also brought 10 to 15 sharks as well. So you can see it's fairly similar to the range setup. Now I'll be showing you guys on how to get there. What you're gonna want to do is teleport to the little lodestone thing. Go to Port Sarim. It's the one with the little anchor on it. Pretty easy to tell. You're gonna have to wait this 10 to 15 seconds out, because it's worth it. It's better than just running there, basically. And now we wait patiently for this to load. Takes a little bit. You're going to get a load screen, of course, so if you have slow internet, you got a little kind of watch out for that. Okay, now once you spawn here, you're going to want to go west. Well, you're going to want to go actually northwest until you get to the little cave entrance here, which is actually not far at all from the lodestone, which is awesome. So you just want to enter the cave entrance, which is the easy part, of course, getting there. Then you're going to want to just run west. And you can see it's a nice little dungeon set up here. And then once you run west till you get to the main open area, you're just going to run south to the little agility icon on the map, which this is where the 50 agility requirement comes into. And if you do not have 50 agility, you're going to have to run all the way around to get down here. But just click slide down to get down here at the moment. As you see, this is my ability bar I have set up down here from Magic. It is fairly a good ability bar to use, and I have my little healing things right here in case I run low on hit points. And also, you gotta want to come over here and fix your spell on the magic thing to whatever spell you're going to use. I'm using Fire Surge. It works fairly decent. And now, let's get to the killing part. This should be the easy part, right? Okay, spam some abilities. As you see, they do have like 10k life points, so they're not the easiest thing to kill. But it's good experience if you're a lower level in training. I'm not good with these magic abilities, to be completely honest. And about 10 to 15 seconds later, you should have your first kill. And the loot is always usually a rune item, and they also drop 50 blood runes every time. And sometimes if you start running low on food, they will actually drop you 2 sharks, sour brews, and some super restores. So it's pretty easy to just save your food and stay here for a while. Keep in mind you can also just sit here and kill them for like hours upon hours. You don't have to leave like a lot because you brought alk runes and everything. So yeah, that's about the guide right there, guys. I hope this actually helped you a lot. Keep in mind you cannot alk the rune ore or the adamant ore that drops on the ground, because if you do, you're only going to get 1 GP for it. So you don't want to alk those. You don't want to alk any herbs you get. And that's about it. Or the royal dehyde. You can't forget, do not alk that. So in 2 kills in about 40 seconds to a minute, we got exactly, wait for this to load, about almost 30 something K. So that's pretty great. So in an hour, this is easily 1 mil. And if you're fast enough, it can be up to almost 1.5 mil. So guys, I hope this guide actually helped you a lot. I want you to subscribe, like the video if it helped you, and tell me in the comment section below what you're going for, and then tell me if this video actually helped you go for that goal. Thank you, and see you next video.